Would you read Hey guys, it's Taylor. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm here to bring you, it is more of a would you rather and less of a tag. And I didn't know what to film today, so you're gonna get a would you rather. So this is the spooky would you rather. I will leave all of the information down below as well as the creator. I saw Allie from Hardback Hoarder do this, as well as Julie from Pages and Pens, and I want to do it because it's getting close to Halloween, and Halloween's my favorite. I love it. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So the first question is thriller or supernatural? Supernatural all the way. I do not like thriller. They scare me. I much more prefer a more magical sense to it. I mean, have you seen the show Supernatural? So, yeah. Oh, it's so good. Question number 2 is ghosts or zombies? I'm gonna go with ghosts. While zombies are super cool and a super hit thing right now, I feel like it's almost played out. I don't know. I'm really interested in like ghosts and stuff like that because they can be an actual thing, whereas zombies are like, if they are, it's like way away. Question number 3, vampires or werewolves? This is hard because I do love vampires and I do love werewolves. I'm gonna have to go with werewolf. In my mind, werewolves always are warm. They'll warm you up, where vampires are always generally like shown as like cold beings, but werewolves are not. And I need something to keep me warm at night, so I'm gonna have to go with werewolves. Question number 4, witches or demons? I'm gonna go with witches. They just interest me so much more. I don't know, just the whole realm of like magic and like even magicians and illusionists and alchemy and all that kind of stuff kind of goes in this giant world of like witches and like the work that they do. Question number 5, would you rather read a book with 13 chapters or a book with a black cat on the cover? I'm gonna have to go with a book with a black cat on the cover because I love cats and I have a black cat. I would rather go like a book with a black cat would draw me in more than the length of a book, if that makes sense. Question number 6, would you rather read a spooky book in a dark room with only one candle or read a spooky book in a well-lit room but you're locked in it? I'm gonna have to say a spooky book by a candle because the idea of being locked in a room doesn't sit well with me because I don't have the control of when I can get up and move around, and I'm one of those like, I have to have control over certain things, and that's one of them. And I think it would also be super like relaxing to read by a candle and also a little more immersive. If you're reading a spooky book, you kind of want to be immersed in that world, and I think that reading by candlelight, by one candle, would really help with that. Question number 7, would you rather face your worst fear or be trapped in the mind of a serial killer? I feel like being trapped in the mind of a serial killer would be super interesting. Like, you always wonder like the motives and like the psychology between that kind of stuff. I think being trapped in the mind of a serial killer because of the psychology and just the general interest of why would be the one that I would choose over facing my fear. Question number 8 is a scary movie or a scary book? Scary book because I can have control over like how scary it's gonna be to me, whereas if somebody is showing me something that's scary, I don't have control over it. If that, like, it makes no sense. But my own mind over somebody else's mind. It's like, I know my brain and how it functions and how it creates images. Whereas if I were watching a spooky movie made by somebody else, I have no control over what their brain sees, like how they portray things. Question number 9 is, would you rather read a spooky book during the fall or read spooky books all year long? I think I would rather just read spooky books all year long because, I don't know, I'm one of those where it's like, I don't have a set, like, book to read during a certain season. While, yes, during, like, the fall and Halloween season, I do tend to go towards a little spookier, a little darker type of books. But at the same time, it's like, I read dark books and spooky stuff all the time. Read what I want when I want. While, like I said, I do tend to go towards more darker stuff during the fall, but it doesn't really matter. Question number 10. Would you rather read 10 spooky books in October or 10 spooky books all year? Yeah. I'd have to go with 10 spooky books all year because I don't have the choice on whether it's spooky or dark paranormal or whatever, because if I'm gonna have to read a scary book, I'm gonna have to read them throughout the year because I can't do 10 in a row. I don't do scary things at all. Spooky things are not my forte. Just horror in general, no thank you, no thank you. So yeah, that is going to be my spooky would you rather. If you want to do this video, go ahead. Like I said, it's not a tag video, it's just another one of those Halloween related things. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!